All right, so we're gonna make a pinch pot. So you've got your chunk of clay. You can peel some off of your bag, open up your bag of clay, peel some off. Hopefully you've already made yourself some little pinches of clay like this. We're gonna use these kind of things for making our slip. So just set those aside so that they can dry. Then you're gonna grab a ball of clay, and you want it to be maybe, what is that, like a golf ball sized or so to begin with. Now, if you, a couple other things, I took off my rings. They sometimes get in the way. I usually try to keep my nails fairly short. If you have long nails, you're gonna get annoyed shortly. I've got some tricks for you, but I'm gonna show you the regular way first. So you've got a golf ball sized ball of clay, and you can kind of hit it or roll it in your hands to make it kind of smooth. Now I'm gonna have you hold it in your fingertips like this, and I'm gonna have you push your thumbs straight down in. And then I'm gonna have you roll, turn it, and you're gonna push your hands down again. And we're gonna keep turning and pushing. And what we wanna do right here is we wanna push the clay, we wanna thin out the bottom of the clay. I'm not trying to make this wide yet, I'm trying to make this deep. And here's where, if you have longer nails, you're gonna find that you've got clay in your nails because as you push down, they kind of dig into there. Now, as you reach the bottom, we wanna have the floor be about maybe 1/4 of an inch thick. And here's a good time to have either a needle tool or a, I'm looking for my needle tool, either a needle tool or a toothpick or a nail or a push pin or something like that. I'm going to use my needle tool, and I'm going to keep my finger on the bottom, and I'm just going to push my needle tool in till it touches the bottom. Then I'm going to put my finger in and pull them out together. So I held on to the needle tool as I pulled my finger out. The distance from my fingertip, or my nail if I've got a long nail, and my needle tool tip, that's how thick my floor is. But the reason I'm having you start with pinch pots is I want you to get a feel for that. I don't want you to, you can check, but I want you to get to the point where you don't need to check. So with more and more practice, you get there. So I'm going to, now I've thinned out my bottom, I'm gonna start to squeeze near the bottom, but not all the way at the bottom. And so I want to be thinning that wall out a little bit lower, like that, and working my way around. And you can see as I work my way around, I'm getting a little higher and a little higher. You can do this with both hands if that's comfortable. For me, it's going to be comfortable faster than it's going to be comfortable for you. I have practiced this a lot, right? You haven't, or most of you haven't. I've practiced this a lot, so I can feel very easily between my fingers what part is thicker, what part is thinner. That's what I want you to do, and I actually want you to make several of these just to get some practice, because I want you to be able to make them even thickness all the way around. Notice that I've got some cracking and stuff happening at the top, and my husband is cutting metal outside, so I might have to redo this video. But notice that I've got some cracking. I'll show you how to fix that in another video.